Hi chat. Welcome. Welcome. Another Chateau 4 a.m. stream. It is Saturday. Hope y'all have been good. It is the day after 4th of July. Hopefully everyone was safe. Why is chat not working? Is chat working? Why is chat not working? Ruh-roh. Why is chat not working? There it is. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. That's whatever. I got it to work. But yes, hopefully everyone's been good. Here is y'all's daily reminder that you are loved and deserve all the respect. Welcome to Chateau. Exactly. Welcome to Chateau. That is what today's stream is. But yes, pretty chill Friday. Chat broke or just slow? Both. Both. But it has been fixed, I think. We are good now. Today is Spongebob. Today is a day of Spongebob. I haven't played this in a bit. Hopefully, well, I'll probably figure out the controls. I have nothing to yap about, so it's just gonna be kind of a chill stream. I've been busy with things, and how do I say this? Let's get into the game, actually, because I suddenly came up with a topic, and I'll do the thing where I yap during the first like 30 minutes of the stream, and then with no background music, by the way. And then I'll play the game with nothing to yap about. So I think we'll try it differently. We got SpongeBob. It's SpongeBob time. Ooh, I forgot about that. Oh no. Wait. No, I forgot about that. What do I do? So, how do I do this? Totally forgot that for this game in particular, I have to have the chat over the game. We could probably make it work. Oh, yes we can, I think. Maybe. Oh no. And y'all can't see this, by the way. This is all on my end. But I think we can work. That can work, I think. I'm gonna have chat on the top right. Oh yeah, and that should work, I think. Yeah, that should work. Yeah, so what I forgot was that I need to have chat over the game for this one, because it's windowed, sure. But, at the same time, which one of these is correct? 1008, 1007? Probably the same save. Should be fine. No technical issues today, I don't think. But as I was gonna say, oh no! Did I pick a bad moment to come back to? Oh, I forgot about this. Oh, goodness me. It's like coming back to a game after forgetting you did something horrifying, and then you come back and you're facing the consequences of what your past self did, and you forgot what your past self did. Oh no. Hey, Mermaid Man. Is that your name? Or I think it's Barnacle Boy.
Hey there, Barnacle Boy.
Hey there.
Say, warn me if that sponge kid comes back again, okay?
Sure. Alright, so... Wow. Let's do some platforming, I guess. I totally forgot what I was going to talk about, by the way. Because... this is gonna take a lot of my brain power. Oh my goodness. This is a children's game, by the way. What? Hello? Hold to skip. I kind of don't want to skip this. Okay, so we made progress. Yes, okay, I remember what I wanted to talk about. So, you know that thing, and this might not be a me thing, but I've done this thing where everything I've done for the past, like, year or so has been long-term plans, right? I do something and I don't really expect to see any progress on that thing until like a long time, right? And I won't get into it, but essentially it doesn't feel great when you invest time and money into something and you just don't get the return on them for a long time. because it feels like you're kind of wasting your time and money until you get the results. And I've been starting to get the results. It's nothing crazy, but it's one of those things where it's like small improvements, right? Small improvements. But yeah, and it's a little interesting because, I don't know, people ask like, what have you been up to? And I can't say what I've been up to because there's nothing to prove that I've been up to that. It's that kind of thing, right? That's kind of what it is. And so it feels a little, I don't know, discouraging that you can't really tell people about the things you're doing because there's no proof of it, if you know what I mean. What is it though? Why can't you say? Well, it's not a big project or anything, but it's more personal things, right? Just personal investments and stuff. Have you been losing weight? Yes and no. So I broke my plateau. I am down 10 pounds, but then I felt like garbage because I think I lost the weight too quickly. And so I loosened up my diet a little bit, and I gained 5 pounds, which isn't too bad because I do think I'm gaining some muscle. I don't even think. I straight up look better. So now I'm fighting with the thought of how much of this weight gain is muscle and how much of this is me loosening up on my diet, right? And at this point, I am starting to reconsider how I do this because, I don't know, obviously if you lose weight, the muscle you do have is going to look better. But I don't know. I don't think my eyes deceive me that I have been gaining some muscle. Awesome though, progress, yeah. But it's always so awkward when you gain muscle when you're trying to lose weight because it affects the scale, right? Does Sandy not have a sneak button? Do I need a sneak button? No, I don't. No, I don't. Okay, that's pretty cool. We can just scoot on by, I guess. Don't mind me. But yes, I have been losing weight. And if I really wanted to, I could keep losing weight. I've considered doing something extreme to really get me past that point. The last... Because I technically need 30 more pounds to be at my ideal weight. Once I get to that ideal weight, I can decide if I want where I want to go from there, right? From that point, I can it sounds silly to say this, I can choose my body type from that point. If I want to be a skinny person or if I want to be a more muscular person, right? Because I think once I'm at that ideal weight, I will have lost some muscle as well. I don't know. We'll get there when we get there, but I've been thinking there's this fad diet, right? And it straight up is a fad diet because I think it works for specific reasons, but nothing too crazy. Potato only diet. Have y'all heard of that? The potato only diet? Am I supposed to read this? I don't know. Why am I here? How do I get out of here? There's a underwear there. Oh wow, we're really supposed to do this. Cool, so Sandy's just broken. Sandy's just too good. Because, I don't know. Truthfully, haven't heard that. So, straight up, and I do think there's a better way to do it, but at the same time, a potato-only diet wouldn't be as bad as what I was doing at the very beginning of my diet. Because I was eating so restrictive. I was doing no sugar, no carbs, and I was eating like, I want to say 1,500 calories a day. And yes, it got me results very quickly, but I also felt like garbage, which I don't know how much of that was, you know, the regular diet thing where you lose weight and you feel like garbage, and how much of it was like malnutrition, you know? Because once I started loosening up on my diet, I kept losing weight, but I didn't feel as bad, you know? So I have to figure things out. And ideally, I would have spoken to a nutritionist or something to get that figured out. But nutritionists' consultation costs money. And also you have to see a doctor first. That costs money. And obviously, not losing the weight costs money. But, you know, we make our choices in life. We work within our budget in both calories and money, right? That's how we do things. Okay, I guess I go down. There's a button. I lost weight. I'm doing 5-2, right? You had told me about the fasting. I straight up do not think fasting works for me. I don't know. I don't have the self-control to only eat a certain amount and not eat for the rest of the day. I'd much rather like have a budget of calories for the day and then kind of choose how I use those calories throughout the day. Because how I used snacks, for example, was to, which is what I think snacks were originally meant for. I used snacks like apples, like stuff that was filling enough to get you to the next meal. Apples, coffee, stuff like that, just as ways to get my cravings out of the way until my next meal. And my budget for snacks, for example, was like 200 calories, and then my meals were 500. Back when I first started, it was like 400, 200, which was so much worse in terms of how I felt. But I don't know. I'll reconsider it. But essentially what I'm saying is, if I am given... If I get too hungry, I won't be able to stop myself, really. I don't have that much self-control. I'm very prone to binge eating, and that was the thing I did back in high school, where I was doing the same thing. I just wasn't eating all day, and then I came home and I like gorged myself, right? And like it wasn't unhealthy food that I was gorging myself on. My parents made good meals, good quality meals, right? Like nutritional food. But you eat too much of anything and it's not good, right? The calories add up no matter what. Oh, Bubble Man and these two are trapped. That's kind of how 5-2 works still. On the fast days, you have less calories and you have 8 hours on the day you don't eat. I don't know. I don't like keeping track of how often I don't eat. Feels like working on self-control could be a good idea too. You know, you're right. Pat's the Chateau, thank you. Thank you for the pat. I don't know. And it's one of those things where it feels strange experimenting with food like this, like experimenting with essentially starving yourself in moderation. Because yes, self-control is important, but I don't know. I feel like I did pretty okay. I just need to maybe find the right balance where yes, I am eating less and not feeling great, but also giving myself a little bit more freedom. Because what I've been doing recently is, what I should have been doing at the very beginning, is still eating what I want to, just in moderation. So for example, if I'm eating pizza, I'm only eating 2 slices, and then maybe I'm skipping a meal for that day if I want to eat 3 slices. Like maybe if I know that day I'm eating pizza, I'll skip breakfast. I'll just have like an apple and coffee, 200 calories right there, maybe at best, right? And I can have my 3 slices of pizza. And then the afternoon will probably be a light dinner, right? And that's how it should be, but it's one of those things where planning things out isn't always easy, right? It isn't always easy. What I will say is when I made food for myself, when I've cooked food, it was very easy to heckin' lose the weight. But now that I'm eating more of my parents' cooking, it's a bit harder. Because obviously it's a lot more difficult, even if it's healthy ingredients. It's a lot more difficult to figure out calories on an already cooked meal with several ingredients. Something like a stir fry, for example. Vegetables and meat, vegetables and chicken. Not easy. Not for me, at least. I haven't gotten that good at calorie counting. So, skill issue on my part. For sure. Skill issue on my part. But that is something that's helped a lot, honestly, just learning to count calories and estimate calories accurately. Well, semi-accurately. It just helps, you know? You don't have to be very, very precise for calories. Just as long as you're within 100 calories of your goal, you should be fine. At least I feel like. Also, did we just get through this? Do you use calorie tracking apps? I don't, because our local supermarket has like local supermarket brand stuff, local supermarket brand ingredients, and it's one of those things where you have to trust the nutritional information they put on that. And moreover, from what I've seen, I don't know, the calorie tracking apps aren't super useful when, I don't know. Last time I tried using it was before I was even successful with losing weight, and it wasn't easy to find the right stuff on the app. Like, you would look up ingredients and you would struggle to find ingredients. Not to mention with stuff like vegetables, like potatoes, for example. How do you track potatoes, right? Because let's say you put in potatoes on the app. It has large, medium, maybe small potatoes. How does one define a medium potato, for example? Where I feel like just looking up online, something like the weight of an ingredient could be easier, which is why I mean cooking your own food is easier to track calories for, because that way you just weigh your food before and after you cook and figure that out. I have one I just used to write down stuff, and some that I can use to estimate and find stuff. What do you mean medium? Yes, so there are different sizes of potatoes, for example, different sizes of stuff, and I don't know, if I'm already weighing my food, I'm tracking the calories in that moment by weighing it. I don't see a point in weighing it, putting it into the calorie tracking app, and then just messing with it. Because yes, you can keep track and record of your calories for the day, but I'm kind of already doing that if I'm cooking myself, if I'm weighing the food, you know? If I'm using my food scale. I've got to do that. I've got to, like, cook. I haven't done it in a while. I've gotten so lazy. I feel like I don't even need to do anything that drastic to lose weight. Maybe if I just start cooking for myself again and not eat my parents' meals, I would do so much better. It would be miserable, but still. Potato is one of the easiest calories to track. It's 100 calories per 100 grams. Really? Yeah, I didn't know that. I straight up didn't know that. Because I know for eggs, it's like 100 calories flat, or some people say 150. I've put it at 50. Granted, once you do scrambled fried eggs, it's a whole different story. But eggs are a great thing. Keeping track of it and a schedule of it helps. That's kind of all the apps do, isn't it? I guess so. I don't know. I just haven't had success with it. I don't like it. I don't know. Feels like a hassle, at least to me. Maybe it isn't. Maybe I'm just being whiny, as Chateau usually is, but I don't know. Yeah. Maybe that's just what I do. I just gotta start cooking again. Because what I did eat the very first 3 months that I lost the most weight, I want to say, oh, not 50 pounds, like 30, 40 pounds. Vegetables have almost no calories. Almost no calories, yes, maybe. And they're great for, like, filling yourself with meals. So I would have turkey with rice, right? And sometimes I would have more turkey than rice. Sometimes more rice than turkey. And I know I said no carbs, but aside from the meals, I had no carbs. It is a hassle. If it was easy, then it wouldn't be a problem. Well, that's what I mean, right? I don't find it difficult to weigh my food. What is it called? Meal prep. I don't find meal prep difficult at all. If I had to meal prep and track the calories for the day, I'm not doing that, right? What I'm doing is I'm meal prepping, making my 500 calorie meals, and saying, okay, I've had 3 500 calorie meals, 2 200 calorie snacks, 1900 calories for the day. We're good, right? We're good, right? If I skip breakfast, maybe I have an extra snack, I'm at 1800 calories a day. We're good. You know? It's that kind of thing. And so, yeah, meal prepping is what I did for the first 3 months. It's so easy. I was miserable, yes, because I wasn't eating enough. But meal prepping is my solution. I don't know. I'm being whiny for no reason. I just don't want to do a calorie tracking app. Ew, that's a common solution to a problem. Chateau could never. Anyway, what does Gary have to say? Meow. We love the meow. Oh, I love Gary, dude. Gary's so cool. Such a cool snail. The coolest snail you've ever seen. Are aquatic snails a thing? They are, right? Aren't they sea slugs? You should try Bite Pal. That's calorie counting. You only need to weigh it if you don't know how much calories it is. Well, that's the thing. With, for example, chicken or beef or anything, you weigh it before cooking and portion it out. And that's how you get your portion, right? Where it's different for a cooked meal, because if you weigh something like a stir fry, again, a perfect example, it's just vegetables and chicken, or, I don't know, meat, any kind of meat. You weigh it, you have to consider if oil was used, if, I don't know, the fat percentage of the meat, if it was used. It's a whole other thing, right? Where if you just weigh it beforehand, before cooking, I'm essentially just saying if you cook yourself, it's so much easier. BitePal can estimate calories from just taking a picture. Oh, wow, really? I don't know. It sounds too good to be true. And in the era of AI learning, maybe it's not, right? Maybe it's not too good to be true.
The trench of advanced darkness, huh? Sounds dark. Okay, Gary, I'll be extra careful.
We'll be extra careful, right? No, honestly, I'm pretty happy with my weight loss. I feel like I stress over how fast I'm doing it. Like I would ideally lose weight faster, but I don't know. To me, and I've reconfigured my thought process. I was like, okay, I need to lose all this weight fast. But then I realized I'm undoing like 4 or 5 years of unhealthy lifestyle, and doing that within 1 year is actually so good. I'm complaining. It isn't amazing. It doesn't always get things right, but it can give you a good estimate. That makes sense, right? That does make sense. But in general, it's more difficult to measure food when it's already cooked. If you know the ingredients, maybe you can get a rough estimate, but you don't know 100%, right? Like, for example, it won't give you exact count, but you can look at it and be like, okay, so roughly this much. I think a good example is pizza. Like, for example, we love getting Little Caesars pizza here. I think I've seen it's 300 calories a slice, and that's what I've been putting it at, which is why if I'm doing 2 slices a meal, it's fine. If I'm doing 3 slices a meal, I'm skipping a meal. I'm skipping breakfast, for example. So, I don't know if it's less or more than that. It could be both. Could be sometimes less, sometimes more, depending on how it's prepared. How greasy it is. I truthfully do not bother dabbing the oil off my pizza. I'm sure it actually could make a difference. I've seen people do that. But, I don't know. I don't care that much. I care enough to track calories. I do not care enough to dab the oil off my pizza. You know, if I'm eating pizza, I'm gonna enjoy it, right? With my 0-calorie soda, right? But I'm not gonna dab the oil off my heckin' pizza. There are apps that just have the calories and layout for a ton of foods already, so you don't have to do that work yourself. Ooh, maybe. Maybe. Well, it depends. Because some of them have their own estimates that aren't exactly accurate, and you just have to find an average. Chateau be dabbing on that pizza? I do not, actually. I'm dabbing away from that pizza. I'm dabbing that pizza into my mouth. No napkins needed. Oh, geez. What was this called? Something about advanced darkness? Should I be concerned? I don't think I'm ready for advanced anything. What do you mean advanced darkness? The darkness. Sneak. Right, sneak. I can sneak. What's the sneak button? Totally forgot the sneak button. Oh, yes. Oh, well, I kind of messed that up, I think. For some reason, that really made me laugh. What? What? I don't know. Wait, huh? Spongebob. Oh my god, my guy. You're going backwards with the tongue. Dabbing the pizza in my mouth. No napkins needed. Yeah. We'd be dabbing. We'd be dabbing. Alright, let's go. Neom. Okay, so is this bugged? Is this just bugged? Hello? That's twice it's happened now. That is no mistake. Have I made a mistake? Huh? Do the physics apply there? Maybe. No. The double jump. Huh? Help me. What is that? Am I not supposed to go that way? Lyrics to Baby Metal. Oh, I mean, I haven't listened to... Wait, I have listened to Baby Metal. I like Kingslayer. That's basically the... They have other songs, I know, but that's the only one I've heard that I like. You know? Did they do Kingslayer? Maybe they did. I don't know. Kingslayer is pretty good. Also, who's the... Baby Metal's not the one that has the bearded guy, right? Was that a collab situation? Was it Baby Metal that had the guy with the beard? Where, like, that was his thing. I think part of his name, his persona name or something, had something to do with his beard. Like, beard guy. Beard... Baby beard. Baby beard? I think that was the guy. Is that still a thing? I felt like that was cool. I don't know when that happened. I don't know what the timeline for that is. It was probably like 5 or 6 years ago. But anyway, where do we go? Oh, wow. Okay. I found out where to go. There's a sock here. Is this like a secret? Why is there a sock here? Maybe I did good. I did do good, I think. SpongeBob. I'm supposed to be here with SpongeBob. Let's go back and get SpongeBob. Can SpongeBob really make it here? I have doubts. Curious. Baby Metal are just 3 young girls, isn't it? I feel like I have memories of a bearded guy in the band. I don't know if he was part of the band or if it was like a short-term collaboration. Because I think... Am I misremembering? Baby Beard might have also been a wrestler or something. My memory about that is clouded. Oh, God, wait. What? I need this. Did I fail it? Did I miss it? I did. Okay, I know what to do now. I know what to do. We're good. I know what to do. Also, young girls. Baby Metal's the band, but their music genre is kawaii metal. Ah. Ah. Interesting.
Time for a little sleepy sleep.
Lady Beard is a wrestler. Really? No, I have to look this up now. If I pause, can I pause? I can pause. No, there's no way I'm misremembering that. Let me... so Baby Metal Beard guy. Lady Beard, yeah. Okay, so it wasn't Baby Beard. Like, okay, Lady Beard. Was Lady Beard part of that? When was that? What's the timeline on that? Interesting. Lady Beard's also a streamer. Ooh. Okay, Lady Baby is a different band. Baby Beard, 2-member Japanese idol group that was formed by Lady Beard in 2020. Oh, so Baby Beard was a whole different band. Oh. Okay, so I just had it wrong. It was very similar, and they might even be the same genre. He's in a band called Baby Beard. Oh, I really don't know why I thought... Are they really not the same genre? Metal but cute. I feel like... I don't know. Sounds pretty similar. Sorry. I realize y'all don't see what I'm seeing. Let's just get back into the game. In short, I was both wrong and right. No, I was just wrong. Don't listen to me. Don't believe me. I was just wrong. Bonk. Okay, 2,400 shiny objects. Arr. I don't know what it does, but I have shiny objects to spare.
I love opening presents.
What did that do exactly? I pressed button. No, I did thing. No immediate... Oh, Hook. Captain Hook. Neom. Whoa.
Will be glad to have this back.
Sock, I guess. We love getting that for Patrick. I was about to say we love getting socks. That's a whole different thing. That's a whole different thing. But yes, we be doing good. In short, Chateau's doing good. Things are looking up for Chateau. After like a year of no progress on things because things take time. All the things I've been doing just take time, you know? But now things are coming together.
Plankton, you best not be stirring up no trouble.
Their catchphrase is an adorable assault on the senses. You know, I don't know if you're familiar with like metal or if you're a metalhead in any way, Omega. To me, and maybe it is something like that, stuff like, I don't know if it's the same genre. Again, baby metal to me sounds, I'm not gonna say that. Baby metal to me gives me the same feeling that thrash metal does, where it really is overwhelming, and maybe there's a catchy part or two, but the rest of it is pretty overwhelming, you know? So that's why I kind of don't like it that much. Like, the concept is cool, but I don't know, not quite for me. It's truthfully overwhelming, which is interesting to say as a metalhead, but I can relate. How do I say this? I am a pop enjoyer at heart, right? Like, I like metal, but I like melodic metal. Melodic death metal, I like power metal, I like symphonic black metal, stuff like that, right? Stuff that's catchy, slow, very chorusy, chorus heavy, you know, stuff that isn't like super aggressive headbanging. So yes, I am closer to a pop head than I am to a metal head, I think, because I like several forms of metal, but they approach pop more than they do metal, I think.
Nonsense! I only want to help! Help crush you all under my rise to power.
Plankton is such a snake, right? He's a plankton, but he be a snake. Because he's going around asking people, help me, things are out of my hands. I did something bad and the consequences are way above my head. But also he's like, yes, help me so I can also redo the thing I did.
What was that?
What was that? I love Sandy's accent. So good.
Nothing! Say, see those lasers there?
You mean them things that look like fancy washing machines?
You know what's something I realized? I like the sound of the... What do you call it? What should I call it? I love the sound of stereotypical Western accent. Texan accent. What am I saying? The stereotypical Texan accent in Western movies. Love it, right? And if I want to give you a great recommendation of an anime where every character has that, I don't know, the Texan accent that I like, where it's like not necessarily authentic, but it's nice sounding. There's an anime called, I think it was something Breakwater, My Time at the Breakwater Club or something. Hold on, I can get it. Breakwater anime. It's called A Diary of Our Days at the Breakwater. Let me put it in chat. Highly recommend it. Here we go. Highly recommend it. Love it. It's like slice of life, girls fishing. So good. The first episode's a little weird, but you know, they've got to get their views somehow. But beyond that, it's good. Like slice of life. So good. I should mention though, the dub has the Texan accent, because I think it's supposed to represent people from the country, I guess. Yeah, because I watched the sub and it didn't really have any semblance to the Texan accent, but I imagine that they used dialects that were a little more rural, you know, like more from rural areas in Japan, and I just couldn't recognize it because it just doesn't sound that way to me. But yeah, it's a really good one. Loved it. I come back to rewatch it every now and then. It's so fun. again, slice of life is gonna be boring if you don't like that stuff, but I like it.
To your puny brain, I suppose. You'll need to turn on each one of those in order to cross the last part of the Trench of Advanced Darkness.
That's what it's called, Trench of Advanced Darkness. That sounds like such a Kingdom Hearts thing. I've been tempted. I keep pausing, I'm sorry, because it reminds me of things. I'm so tempted right now that there's a summer sale to get Kingdom Hearts again, or get Kingdom Hearts 1 and 3. Smots gaming time, let's go! BRB, have a good BRB. Yes, Kingdom Hearts. I kind of want to get back into it. I don't know. The last time I tried, my PC couldn't handle it. Kind of want to try again. I like Kingdom Hearts. It's not like... It's a very linear game, sure, but it's just a fun time. I like it.
This better not be some kind of trick, varmint.
Varmint. Varmint. What the heck is varmint? Varmint. Varmint. She says more like varmint, right? Varmint. Anyway. What's the button? It's B, right? I just failed it. I think I have to hold the button. That would make sense, I think.
You okay? You look kind of green.
You look kind of green. Is that for me? You look kind of green.
Ew. Can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's underwear.
Ooh, I have to hold it. Okay, we have to hold it and time it. Timing time. Can I adjust camera? No, I can't. It like moved it back. Why would I not just float? There we go. We just float. We're so good. We're so good. Where is it? Where? Oh my god, where'd you come from? Is this like a... Ooh. The smots was intense today, jeez. What is a smot? I actually don't know what you mean. What is that? Because you said it, and I read it, and I didn't know what you meant. I just went along with it, truthfully. I don't know what a smot is. Smots gaming. What is that? What is that? Oh. Oh. Huge. Alright, we have to get rid of you. You're the one spawning the things. It is a smots. I am unfamiliar. What is a smots? Oh, die please. Why are they just spawning, by the way? Oh, you're spawning them. You mean one. You're a mean one. Do I smack? Oh, button. Button is better than smack. Smack button. Okay, that does something. I don't know what it does, but it does do something, I bet. Are you aware of the game Celeste? Yes, I am. I tried playing it once, I think. And I realized very quickly I didn't want to keep playing it. Not that it's hard, it's just I don't know how to make that kind of game fun. It's just a lot of platforming, right? A lot of doing the same thing over and over as you learn, as you fail. A lot of trial and error. And I've played a lot of those kinds of games before. Like I did a 12-hour stream once with Getting Over It. And by now I'm just really good at getting over it, but back then I was not very good at getting over it. So it was just a lot of me doing the same thing over and over again, which wasn't fun to watch. And it was moreover just more difficult for me to make entertaining. Looks at what Chateau's playing now. Well, this is different, right? Because maybe there's not a lot going on because it's a children's game. But it's just something to look at while you hear Chateau's voice, right? Which hopefully you can hear my voice. There's a chance the game audio is louder than me. Let's hope not. But we are technically not doing the same thing over and over again. We do that when we play... When we did the puzzle, for example. When we did the... what do we call it? The puzzle. The ball puzzle from last time. Was it from last time? I think it was. That was very repetitive. Ooh, I messed this up. Hold on. Oop. I've done shiny hunting as well. Talk about repetitive. Celeste is quite good anyway. Smots is a level in Celeste. Oh. Huh. Is that like a challenge thing? Because he did it pretty quickly. Oh. Because I know games like that have a speedrunning community where... this channel posts them beating that same level. Really? Smots. Oh. As I was gonna say, the speedrun communities for games like that have challenges, I think. Again and again, used to be daily, is now more a couple times a week. So, is it technically like speedrunning practice? Because that would make sense. I wouldn't mind doing that for like Mega Man Zero, for example. Just me beating the train level every day. Eventually, every day it becomes different. Ooh. What do you mean it becomes different? Is it like a new challenge every day? I don't know. I might have to just check it out and see for myself. I might just not understand. I am going back to where I was before, but we'll learn soon. Now it's a whole new thing. What do you mean now it's a whole new thing? What was it before if not a whole new thing? I am confused. Speaking of confused, I see I see a couple spatulas. I'm not entirely sure how to get to them. Ooh, wait. Ah. Today was a smots level, but it's a spooky ARG. Oh, okay, see, that sounds cool. What? Also, I haven't been this way, apparently. I realize that now. Yo. Stop losing your gallons.
Can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's underwear.
Did we get it? Is this the last one? I hope so. That's 3 lasers. Tell me there isn't a 4th. Good. Wow. And now we can approach the spatula, right? The spatula of the level? Is that the point of this? Saving game. Maybe I did do it. Man, that's something I want to get into as well. Spooky games again. I've always loved doing spooky games, but it feels like trying to play indie spooky games is always a little awkward, at least for me, because my PC is kind of potato, right? And a lot of indie games are meant to be played like a demo, you know, just a one and done, just as a demo, or a really short horror experience. And they usually aren't optimized too well. And with OBS open and everything, them being usually full screen, it doesn't quite work out. Where was I supposed to go? Smots but Limbo, Smots but Undertale, oh, Smots but Rayman, Smots but a text-based adventure, Smots but Balatro. See, that's interesting. Oh, wow. So it's kind of like what I'm doing now with Dark Souls. Dark Souls 2, but I do this one thing differently. Except I imagine the Smots playthrough per video takes a lot less time than an entire Dark Souls 2 playthrough. Right? Because I think I'm averaging 10 hours per... No. That's if I speedrun it. If I've the only speedrun I've done for Dark Souls 2 has been 8 hours, an 8-hour stream. And that felt like I did it horribly, by the way. Smots, but it's an Amazon warehouse. That okay, I've got to check it out now. I'm gonna probably go to their channel maybe after this, because that sounds fun. What? Oh, we're not even an hour in. What the heck? We're not even an hour in. Feels like I've done so much in this game already. Also, oh, Sandy can't sneak. Come on, there's no way. How do I get to that spatula, by the way? Very tricky. Oh, we have this. Well, no, we don't. Each video is most often just the length it takes to beat Smots level, which is like a minute. Ah. I've got to consider doing something like that. Because I've been thinking, like, what do I do for my channel for videos? That's not a bad idea. How do I get there? Come on. There we go. I'm like, there's no way I don't get there from here. And now, sneak on over here. Get on this. Yes. Yes. I don't think that was the right way to do it, but if it works, right? If it works, it works. Also, I want to get that painting. That over there. I needs it. Yes. Beautiful. 6 out of 6. Damn. Wait. More importantly, more importantly. I see the exit over there. I see big words. I do like the smots, but it is Owl House. I don't think I've seen Owl House. I've seen maybe a couple episodes while waiting in like the waiting room somewhere in a doctor's appointment, but beyond that, I don't think I've seen like the Owl House. I'm not familiar enough with the Owl House to maybe understand what that's about. There's a checkpoint here. Did I fuck up? I might have fucked up. I think I messed up by not committing to one side. The fans mostly just post smots gaming on the videos. Oh, that's funny. There's like the community's in on it. They're in on the joke. Can I just ignore you? Yes, I can. Turns out, yes, I can. Ooh, I messed up here. But if I mess up in the right direction, we're gonna be okay, right? Yay! Are we good now? I got 2 spatulas. Ah, we are not good now. Yes, next area. Who needs to be sneaky when we can just tank the damage? Ah, we are Spongebob now, and we are not truthfully in the exit. The longest time we had no idea who was behind Smots Gaming. Ooh, it was like an anonymous channel. One of those anonymous channel. Platform. Oh, it moves. I was like, is this gonna move? It does move. Where it goes, who knows? I see a taxi there. That's interesting. Is there a shortcut? I see Mrs. Puff, more importantly. Mrs. Puff! I have an idea.
Last piece of artwork accounted for, Mrs. Puff. I left no strange, glowing stone unturned.
Gubernatorial. Gubernatorial. Also, hi, Sandalsman. How you doing? Happy Saturday. Hopefully you've been good.
Well now, nice work, SpongeBob.
We doing some
The
SpongeBob
museum
gaming.
will finally be able to reopen, and here's your reward.
Is it a spatula? You. So that speedrunning community is massive. One of the top 5 biggest speedrunning games ever. I believe it. I've thought about it. The only games I'm confident enough in speedrunning is maybe Mega Man 02 and Dark Souls 2. Granted, my fastest Dark Souls 2 run is like 8 hours.
I love opening presents. Oh, sparkly!
No. Does that count as a speedrun? I feel like I need to refine my speedrun strats. Because the hammer only run took 8 hours. Based Chateau. The great news is that I am reading. Oh right, Sandalsman. Was it you, Sandalsman, with the Monster Girl encyclopedia? Or was that someone else? You're reading now. I haven't been reading. I should be reading. What was that? What is that? That animation. Huh? This is a sleepy time robot, but SpongeBob must sneak carefully when near him or he will wake. Okay. Monster Girl Encyclopedia? Yeah, that must have been someone else then. Don't worry about it. That was definitely someone else then. Someone else. No, but someone a while ago, maybe a couple of SpongeBob streams ago, was like, oh, I think it was their girlfriend introduced them to the Monster Girl Encyclopedia, and they were new to the whole thing, and they didn't say it was Monster Girl Encyclopedia. They described it, and I'm like, that sounds like Monster Girl Encyclopedia. I haven't read Monster Girl Encyclopedia. But I kind of knew what it was. Based on how they were describing it, I'm like, that sounds like exactly what that is, right? And it was funny because basically the rest of chat knew what it was except this one person. And they're a regular too. I just totally forgot their name. I'm blanking on their name right now. Everyone else knew it. Yeah, everyone else knew based on how they were describing it, because like I knew, and I've legitimately never read it, never seen it. But it was a very funny moment because everyone was like, "Isn't that just straight up Monster Girl Encyclopedia?" Because they were like, "Oh, it's like diagrams of these monster girls, and they have titties," and we're like, that sounds like what that is, right? I don't know what Monster Girl Encyclopedia is. Whoever that person is, whoever that person who doesn't know it is. Alright, we got Bubble Boy here. What's his name? Bubble Man?
That wasn't so hard.
Bubble
was
Buddy.
it? I think it's time for a victory screech.
Wait, tell me SpongeBob does a victory screech. Hell yeah. That's good. I like that reference. I like that reference. Chunky Toe, how dare you call him Bubble Boy? Who is Bubble Boy? This is quite early in the morning. Yes, it is. Hi, Fox Wizard. Happy Saturday. Hopefully your 4th of July went well, even if you didn't celebrate. Hope your Friday went well. It was Friday, wasn't it? It was kind of wild. People were admittedly less crazy on the fireworks this year. People are broke now, which I guess is good for animals. Chateau is appeased. Am I appeased? God bless America, my beloved country.
Time for a little sleepy sneak.
Ooh, America. What a country, am I right? Ooh. There's a button here that I've pressed before. Oh, I'm being silly, aren't I? I'm being silly. So, we got back to Mrs. Puff because we were supposed to leave. We were supposed to dip. And somehow, because it brought me back to the very beginning, and I'm like, okay, let's move forward from here. Turns out we weren't supposed to move forward. We're supposed to leave. Which is bad because I don't know how to leave now. Wait, no. I see a thing up there, which could be a spatula.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Is that something I need, is the question. Where does this take me? Huh? America, my favorite reality show. I hate that it's a reality show. Why can't it be a fantasy show? Why must it be reality? Oh God, everything's trying to kill me.
You've just met the Sponginator.
How do I leave?
Feel like a new sponge.
Get me out of here. I have made a grave mistake. Okay, there's Bubble Buddy. Never mind. We can go this way. Right? We're supposed to leave, right? Very interesting. Yeah, I think we were straight up supposed to leave. Let's go. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Just sneaking on by. Kind of funny. Okay, so I think we just leave. Like, we're just good. We've done our job. Right? Yeah, okay, so I have 35 spatulas. Is this enough to move on to the next area? I'm thinking it is. Because there was this area, right? Requires 30, and I have 35. Wow, I mean, we technically completed that area. So hear me out. I realize I might have to cut the stream short. Like, not immediately right now. I kind of want to watch some of that, what was it called? I almost called it Smut Gaming. What was it called? Smite Gaming? Hold on. What was it called? Kind of want to check some of that out. Like right now. Like react to it on stream. Because what? Smuts Gaming, not Smut Gaming. Okay, let me get that set up then. We'll get chat down here. Let me get YouTube up and running. Let me look this up real quick. Let me go to just chatting while I set this up. Do I? Yes, I do. Let me... Options. Save game. Stream React. Yes. Which is unfortunate because I considered doing more Stream React stuff because people were getting big success from that. But apparently YouTube will soon crack down on it. Depending on how that goes, I may or may not do. You should see one of the normal smots first. Okay, smots. Gaming. let me pull up the React. Turn on. Why is it like that? We might have to adjust that. Might have to adjust this. Mods Gaming. How's the Chateau? I am doing great. We are about to react to some Smots Gaming, a silly channel that someone recommended. Good old React moment. React Chateau. But hopefully you're doing good too, Fox Wizard. But yes, I am doing great. I am doing better. Not that I was doing bad before, but things are looking up. Among the world burning down, things are looking kind of okay, right? We gotta look on the bright side sometimes, but things are looking pretty okay. I was gonna just press on the first video, but apparently that is not the way to go. We also adjust here. Yes? No? Yes? I'll link a regular one first, sure. Actually, I'm tempted. Let's take a peek at the channel. Smots Gaming videos. Smots Gaming. They're all titled the same thing. Did the link go through? No, unfortunately. Wow, I realized I was gonna say, like, tell me the title of the video, but it's all the same thing. Because you described it as Smots Gaming, but something else. And I imagine there's this, for example. Let's see one of the more popular ones then. Okay, no, never mind. Oldest. Smots Gaming. The very first one is a year ago. Heckin'. Like. Hold on. Let me adjust the quality first, because I'm so used to watching at 360p. Let me make sure it's not autoplay. Is that good? There we go. Okay, let me make sure it's not cropped. Let me try something. It is kind of cropped. Let me crop it a little bit better. Good. That's good. A little bit not great cropping. My Friday was mixed in terms of mood. I was happy at some points, less so when it came to the world as far as that goes. Yeah, sometimes we just gotta, like, turn away from the world. Turn away from the news. Because, what's in front of us can make us very happy in comparison. Okay, let's get into our first Smots Gaming. Audio on. Can y'all hear that? Yes, you can. You should be able to. I haven't even gotten to this level of Celeste, so to me, this looks impossible, but clearly it's being done. Looks like a normal playthrough. Right. Wow, that's really it. That's really it. Interesting. So now if we go to popular, which I assume is where we get to the meat and bones of this. Smots gamed a 14-minute video. Classic Smots. I guess we just have to go based off the heckin' thumbnail. So, okay, this one looks interesting. Whatever this is. Looks a little bit spooky. Maybe this is the horror version, right? It's 1 minute long. Alright, let's see. Hopefully it's not, like, too loud. Ah, Roblox. A game I've never played. A game people have asked me to play. Red Intermediate, Smots Gaming. Celeste, sure. Is this literally Celeste in Roblox? There's no way. There's no way. Oh, wow. And it's in the POV of Roblox, too. That is so interesting. What? Did Smots Gaming make the level? Or was this something the Roblox community actually did? Huh. I have to wonder if it's easier in any way to do this in Roblox. It theoretically could be harder with the camera movement and stuff. I don't know. It's so interesting. Huh? Not to mention, I see the screen flashing red, which means they're taking damage. Huh? Well then. That's something, isn't it? Roblox gaming. What we missed? Oh, this is like a game theory thing. It's 25 seconds. Let's give it a shot. I don't see why not. Ready for the game theory on Smarts Gaming?
Anyway, let's cheer things up a bit. Here's Smarts Gaming.
Oh, okay, alright. There we go, Smarts Gaming. Yep, Smarts Gaming. Yeah. What did we miss? What did we miss? Slightly louder audio, by the way. That's maybe what we missed.
All right, back to crack.
Ah, yeah, yes, back to crack, of course. Gotta do it to him. Very interesting. Oh, Smarts Gaming, but Mario. Let's see what this is about. Hello. Smarts 8? Smarts Gaming. There's no way, right? Is this an animation, or was it made with, like, Mario Maker or something? Okay. The sound effects are great. That's so interesting. That's something I've never understood, like Mario Maker stuff. You know, watching people beat an impossible Mario Maker level is like watching people play the highest level of Guitar Hero. Like the 2 or 3 most popular Guitar Hero players playing like one of those impossible charts, where it's like, okay, this took a lifetime of dedication. Not really, probably like 5 or 6 years. That's what it reminds me of. And that's for Mario Maker levels in particular, because they're very similar in that it's just a lot of time and dedication to doing one thing over and over. Lots of trial and error. Lots of skill involved. But you see them doing it. Watch today's video too. Sure, we can do most recent, I assume, latest. I don't see why not. I was informed of today's Smarts Gaming. If it was daily, that'd be awesome. Some fresh Smarts? Yeah. What's the most recent one in comparison? We watched a couple of the most popular ones. What's the most recent Smarts Gaming? Oh. Ah. This is the horror version. Oh, wow. There's no way out. There is no way out. But what if there is? What if it's Smarts Gaming? It was daily, now it's less daily. That makes sense. You know, people get tired of doing the same thing over and over again. That just kind of makes sense. Wow. Doesn't regenerate. Okay, that's not Smarts Gaming. We are watching Smarts Gaming. We don't care about nothing that's not Smarts Gaming. Is this Jump King? What is this? It's like a... I was gonna say, it's just Smarts Gaming. Yeah, it is just Smarts Gaming. But it's a different flavor of Smarts Gaming. This one seems interesting. The thumbnail, Forest, without words, the most interesting one. Let's go. 45 seconds. Maybe 3 times the length of the playthrough. Of the level. Oh. Cat Mario. I don't know what that was. Should I have recognized that creature? Is that a character from Celeste? Shove Knight. We love Shove Knight. I haven't played Shove Knight. I need to play Shove Knight. It's like such a chill game. I mean Shovel Knight, but you know what I mean. What even is that? Oh, it's a screen passing by with Smarts Gaming. And it's back. Is it supposed to be like a flying piece of paper? Well then, Forest Smarts, am I right? Smarts Gaming, but Forest. This is so interesting. Oh? What else is there, though? Oh, animation. Let's see what this is about. The Truth! That's the next one. We're queuing it up. Forest Smarts. So interesting. The Truth! We're watching The Truth first, apparently. The animation can wait. And then we'll probably watch the 14-minute one after this. I wouldn't mind that. After a taste of Smarts Gaming, we'll get some lore maybe in the 15-minute video. Oh, we gotta stretch the Smots Gaming. Stretch it. Make it like a cheese pool. Cheese pool, but Smots Gaming? Box that contains all Smots. Ooh. Is that a thing? Have people compiled all the Smots Gaming into one video? Oh wow, it is encompassing, engulfing the universe. The solar system. Smots Gaming is bigger than our entire existence. The 14-minute one is the one that exposes what Smots Gaming really is, really. Is it like a social experiment? Are we having a Nikocado avocado situation with Smots Gaming? You understand now, don't you? Maybe. The truth. I don't think I do. The Smots. Thickened. I don't like that. Ah, well then. Let's watch this one. Oh, wow. Ooh. The movement on this, though. If Celeste was like this, I would play it. It's not... Maybe not as polished. Maybe it is. I don't know. If Celeste was like this, I would play the heck out of it. What? Is this actually an animation? We'll check the description in a moment. Whoa. Smots Gaming, that's adorable. Whoa. That was cool. Is that... I'm hoping that it's emulating Author Super Ink Link. What do the comments say? No way, it's Smot Gaming. Smot Gaming. A Smot in Time. A Smot in Time? Is that what the game is? A Hat in Smot? A Smot in Time. A Hat in Time. A Hat in Time? Is that a game? A Hat in Peak Spotted? Is that a game? Is that a Zelda game? Celeste 64. What? A Smots in Timing. Okay, maybe that is just what it is. Okay, so let's get to the 14-minute one. Let's fully engulf ourselves in Smots Gaming. You should play A Hat in Time. I should, right? Be right back. Have a good BRB, Fox Wizard. I don't know what Hat in Time is. I don't know how I would play A Hat in Time. This one's 8-minute. Is this like a tutorial on how to do? I see a difficulty meter. That's probably what it is. It's like the Spongebob game, but you play but gooder. You know, you might be right. I'll look into it. No, you know what? Let me check my Steam. Hopefully it doesn't show my Steam. Good. That had personal information. No, it didn't. Let me check A Hat in Time on Steam. It is actually on discount right now. It's 50% off. Oh, that's funny. Can y'all hear that, by the way? You're probably not, which is good. Huh. It's just platforming, but gooder. Ah. Okay, see, I don't know if it's worth 15 bucks. Never mind. How much did I pay for the SpongeBob game? I don't think it was 15 bucks. Anyway, Smots Gamed. 15-minute video. Let's get into it. Couldn't hear that, and yup. There are so many mysteries around Smots Gaming. I need to know the truth. It is worth 15 bucks? I don't know. Somewhere out there, I'm sure I can find answers. Well, okay, tell you what. Maybe next summer, because I bought the Dominus collection like a couple minutes before stream started, so we'll enjoy one game at a time. We can get A Hat in Time next year or something. Next summer. Next discount. Maybe during Christmas. Something like that. It won't go away. I find it hard to believe that the summer discount is the biggest one. It'll probably be at 50% off again sometime later. During a different holiday. Halloween, maybe. Get it? I'm broke right now. I can't. A part of the long-term plans is getting money. I invested money, and now I'm getting some of it back. And I'm looking to make profit if I just wait. You know? If I just wait, I get all my money plus profit. But if I don't wait, I basically spend my profit and don't. And don't get profit. Oh. We're getting flashbacks of Mario 64 that I noticed. You know, I've never completed Mario 64. I don't know how streamers do it to play Mario 64 on stream, but I want to do it. I've never finished that game. I had it as a kid. I just never did finish it. We got Minecraft screenshots. Let's go. Are we going through like flashbacks essentially? And here we are. I don't know what that means, but ooh, that looks like Mega Man Zero stuff. The little eye things. That's very Mega Man Zero. Yeah, the platforms with little circles on them. Yeah, that's so Mega Man Zero. I don't know if it's just a Mega Man thing in particular, but flashbacks of all the smots. Okay, see, I'm missing lore here then. But at the same time, I'm sure it would have taken forever to get through all that. So we're getting bits and pieces of all the other smots right here in this one video. Smots tier list. Oh, who is that? Is that Smots? Oh. Oh, wow. Cease and desist. What was that about? Switch devices for more comfortable view and let's go. We are watching all the flashbacks of all the smots. And I don't know most of them, but I guess we learn together. And if you're not caught up, this is essentially a channel that posts a run of this level of Celeste over and over and over, which used to be daily and has now become more of a creative exercise in how many different ways you can show off
90p
this level.
all streams, 196 videos.
Wait, no. My chat's covering is. Who's that? Who's this? Who's this person? Fox Dash Smots Gaming. Oh, it showed what channels he manages. They manage. Sorry.
Anyway.
Oh, wow.
Let's do like marbles or something. I don't know what to do. It's been a whole year since we started running this channel.
See, okay, that was my mistake. Sorry, I misgendered them.
But I think most of you already know me.
My mistake.
Made the Smots Gaming
They are a she.
It was an idea that came from multiple people that came up in a voice call. Someone asked me to name a random number and I originally actually picked 11, but that wasn't really great room for this, so someone else suggested 8. Then jokingly was suggested that I just record a clip of me beating the room once a day and upload that to a secret channel as a funny video.
Oh.
That ended up evolving to a lot more than just that over time, as you probably noticed. Even though I do own and technically manage the channel, I've not actually been the one that has done the most work on it. Far from it even. I've only made a few videos on the channel, but I've known everything the whole time. The other issue is that I'm not a good enough actor to actually...
The main character of Celeste is also trans. I think I've heard that, where Celeste is, what is it called? In the LGBTQ sphere? As well as other popular games? Pretty cool.
Hey everyone, my name's Melissa, or Melissa.
Cute.
I've made about half the total videos, and I've run the Discord account since around...
Whoa, so it's more than one person on this.
So you could say I'm the main one behind the channel.
Oh.
I've made around 200 videos, some as simple as turning on an extended variant, and some as complex as spending an entire day editing like 400 or 500 Hollow Knight sprites and practicing to get a decent run with them.
Whoa.
This cool talent called being unemployed that has let me make so many videos for the channel up to this point. It's been a blast seeing so much love for this silly project that me and my friends have put so much time into over
Yeah, this is so interesting, like such a
I cannot thank you all enough.
unique concept that really blew up, that really built up a fan base.
I joined the channel back in November of 2024 and have been actively making Smots Gaming videos
Since
ever
2024.
It's been genuinely one of the most fun experiences I've ever had.
Well, yeah, a year ago was their most recent video.
And I made that video essay that I released about Smots Gaming like a week ago. And look, I'm sorry for lying to everyone. Yes, I secretly knew everything, but listen, I didn't know that I would become part of Smots Gaming when I first started working on that video. But while I researched the channel, I eventually became friends with Melissa, and about 1 month later, I was invited to join. This was one of the coolest things I've ever been a part of, and seeing so much love for the channel has been incredible.
Hey, I'm Soda. This channel has been so much fun to work on. I've mostly been behind the scenes theory crafting for videos and helping make videos that needed
Wow, so many people involved in this.
I'm the one who made the task for Smots X-Select and was gonna make a Portal 1 video, but I wasn't really happy with my time, so I never posted it. This channel has been so much fun to put
This is so cool.
Thank y'all.
It's rare you get to see like a behind the scenes of.
Like instead of my name in PFP, it just says like horse, and it's a picture of a horse, and it's like.
Hi, I'm Mimic. It's been such a unique experience watching this joke bloom into what it is now, and I'm so proud of Melissa for putting so much effort into.
It's funny they called it a joke. It is a silly like project, but
I don't think any of us expected it to go this far.
yeah, it's very unique.
Really. It was so fun seeing all the creativity involved in just this single simple idea, both from us directly involved and all the video submissions from the community as well. In terms of making videos though, I've helped out with quite a few ideas here and there, but not a crazy amount. Many of the premieres involving Smots Gaming inside other games were done by me, such as the Spelunky 2 $7.99, Lethal Company, Crypto the Necrodancer, It Steals, Rabbit and Steel, and a few more videos that aren't too significant. I'm so proud of everyone who helped this project along, and it's truly amazing seeing the impact it has had on the community. Thank you everyone for tuning in every day. It has meant a lot to all of us involved, and I can't thank you enough.
Yeah, it really was a daily thing before, wasn't it? That's so crazy.
I'm Hobo. I didn't play a huge part in this channel, but I came up with a few ideas here and there, and I was the one who did the Chapter 11 Neon White Rush. Hashtag swag money.
Hashtag swag money.
Hey, Spence Goblin. What was that?
Hi, I'm Miami. After contemplating quite thoroughly on if I make an appearance here, I decided to do so after some encouragement from Melissa. I'm not normally one for public presence, though after a year in the making, I suppose an exception's worthwhile. Working on the channel with everyone this last year has been one hell of a spectacle. The amount of creativity I've seen poured into this silly bit from everyone involved is something that cannot be overstated, and the impact it's had even more so. Some made interesting concepts of other games, or strike to see just how far the bit could be pushed while still being Smots, while others used their talent to perform some genuinely incredible feats, all for the spectacle of it. Even outside of our inner circle, some community submissions were vastly impactful contributions, which ended up honestly being some of the best work we've put forward. For something as silly as this is, it's been an unexpected marvel seeing our stupid bit grow into an actual facet of the community.
That is so cool, though.
I can't even begin to describe how much effort was put into this. It goes doubly from Melissa, especially. Whenever we were lacking motivation or were under unamenable time constraints, she was always at the forefront making sure we had a decent backlog. And somewhere along the way, that same support grew in the form of Lyra. Even before she officially joined the group, she ended up becoming a second backbone for the schedule, and alongside Melissa, ended up becoming well more than half the reason we made it to a year in the first place. My own contributions were plenty more scarce, mostly giving what technical advice I could and offering suggestions where possible, though the videos I did make were incredibly fun to work on. Two of which, unexpectedly had some people actually ask to try the rooms.
Hold on. I didn't read all that. I'm interested in recreating this video and clearing it myself. I was wondering if you'd be okay with that. Oh.
Asked to try the rooms. Beyond
wow.
The presentation of those clears, they definitely weren't my best work. Though, at least from what I can tell, they regardless seemed to have fun trying those rooms out anyways, which was a nice surprise. Thanks for that. I hope my unenforced subpixel dependencies weren't too infuriating to figure out. Prior to all this, I was generally quite uninvolved in the Celeste community. To somehow wind up amongst the friends I now have was a stroke of unimaginable luck. And even beyond the Smots Gaming channels, others here have been some of the most welcoming, inspiring, and kind-hearted people I've ever met. They really turned this community from an escape into a home, and words can't do justice for what that means to me.
Hey everyone, I'm Dumploid, but some of you may know me as Pebble.
Jeez, there's so many
I made a
people.
small handful of videos, some of them using code P5JS.
Well, I don't know why I thought it was just one person.
I will share the code in the Smots Gaming Discord shortly after this comes out. I also want to say thank you to the community, from contributing videos and content to making an entire Discord bot based around Smots Gaming. The amount of people who have enjoyed the work we have put into Smots Gaming is also astounding. I cannot thank you all enough. Melissa also deserves a huge thank you for putting in the huge amount of both time and effort into Smots Gaming that has made all of this possible.
Hello everyone, it's Kid Kong here. You may know me as that one moderator from Parrotcord, and others know me as the diversity hire in my friend group. I've been a part of Smots Gaming since its conception, and I've played a small part in the channel, mostly conjuring ideas for new videos. I have a few videos that I want to make in the future, but I don't have the time or willpower to do that at the moment, so I'm okay with sitting here for now on these ideas, and we'll probably upload some videos in the future. For now, I'll just go back to lurking in Pord. See ya!
Hi, I'm Idle. I was the one who originally suggested Spot 8 to be the room. I need to let you guys know a little secret though. I didn't actually know what Spot 8 looks like at the time, nor what Spot even was. I just threw out the number Spot 8 and I was like, hey, surely this is going to be a good room. And it turned out to be so. I didn't make many videos myself. I mostly just came up with ideas, but it was really fun to make the Double Daggers video. Thanks for having me.
Hi, I'm Pet the Petra. I made a few videos for the channel, most notably the Celeste Classic and Mussolina Recreations. It's been very fun to watch the channel progress from behind the scenes. Everyone worked super hard on it over this past year, and honestly, I couldn't be more impressed by their dedication to the bit.
Okay, hold on. I just didn't want to interrupt anybody. So... That's so interesting. I don't know why I really thought it was like one person doing all these things and potentially animating different, I don't know, doing animations, doing the same thing in different games. All these other representations of the level in different formats, whether it be horror version, shitpost version, I don't know. It was just so interesting. I obviously haven't seen all of them. They've been posting for a year. If they've been posting daily for a year, I don't think I have the dedication to go through 365 videos in this moment, right? Even if they are 20 seconds each, which they're not, right? I'd much rather take my time and enjoy them. Because clearly, as was seen with this, people put a lot of work into it. Everyone here, right? Whether it was, according to them, a small contribution or big contribution, or impactful contribution, they made a contribution, a true collaborative effort. And I low-key want to make it a part of the stream, maybe. I'm not too, huge on Celeste, or the speedrun of the game, or the speedrunning community in general. But if it's about watching maybe a couple, maybe even 5 minutes worth of Smots Gaming every stream, we can probably get through the full year of Smots Gaming within 10 streams, I want to say. That sounds hopeful, but I don't know, maybe, considering we watched a few of them. Oh yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Let's watch the rest of this, by the way.
So that's most of us, minus a few people who didn't want to or didn't have time to do a voiceover for this video. You can find a link in the description after the premiere is over to a Google Sheet with all of our videos, who made them, and a basic summary of the joke behind them.
Ooh.
There are a few names left anonymous for various reasons, including privacy, and we ask that you don't go digging to find these people, but most people involved are there. We plan on doing a stream of some kind at some point to answer questions and talk about our thoughts and behind the scenes on the channel. So be on the lookout for that. You can also message the Discord account, Smots Gaming, or message my own account, WMyalissa, if you have any further questions. So what's going to happen to the channel from here? Well, stick around, because we're not done. Daily uploads won't be a thing anymore though, and we'll only upload videos when we get good ideas for them and feel like making them. Basically, don't expect any
I just saw that. It was like Smots Gaming with GeoGuessr. I kind of want to check that out. There's just so many creative ideas. It's so silly. It really is. So many that I want to go through now. Because some of them are like, I don't get it. But some of them is like, ooh, that one seems interesting. It's 365 versions of this same concept. There's gotta be some good ones, at least to me subjectively, right? Obviously, that just makes sense. 365 videos minimum and counting, right? Plus the streams. I don't know if they count.
consistency in uploads. This is also also a formal invitation to make some Smots Gaming videos of your own and send them to the Discord, and we might upload them. No guarantees that we will upload every video we get sent, but whether or not we do upload them, we appreciate all the fan-made videos either way. Anyway, thank you all for your support this past year, and we'll see you around.
Man, that's so cool. Smots Gaming with Derma. Right, okay. And I feel like it's interesting that you can kind of get the idea from the thumbnail sometimes. But, wow. Also, I'm realizing, I hope... we'll figure it out later. But I realized I didn't switch to the React audio, so it might have been a little quiet. Let's hope not. Let's hope not. Anyway, because I realized too late. We were already 10 minutes into the video before I realized it might have been too quiet. But, yeah. What? Like what? Also chat. You know how it was good audio? Okay, that's fine. That's good to hear then. Because I do have a separate thing for heckin' React audio, because I want it to be a little bit louder. Because I have the current audio for background music, which works out pretty okay. But I usually have it louder. Okay, so I want to show you guys something. You know how the first part of this video... Hold on. Here? This. The mistake of the century, right? This right here. Well, actually, does that contain the email too? I guess it doesn't matter too much. So, let me show you. This, right? The reveal. The reveal moment, right? This. I've done this before, but like it doesn't matter because it used to be a small channel, right? It doesn't matter now. Let me show you guys something. And this is part of the things I've been working on, part of the long-term projects that I can show you about. Now I can see, yes. Part of the long-term projects that I can show you of. Let me reveal that much. Let me pop it up. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna do the same thing, chat. Because here, there is one channel that I've been managing for a while now. And y'all may or may not know about it. Doesn't really matter. It's just a little side project I started like a couple years ago. This here channel. This here channel. Way bigger than this channel. For obvious reasons, right? It's a faceless channel. No one knows it's me. No one should know it's me. It's not a secret, but it doesn't matter that it's me, essentially. This channel right here. 1,210 subscribers. I'm not gonna say it's my pride and joy. It's very much still like a side project, but I do put decent time into it. You know, can y'all see that, by the way? Yes, you can. This right here. I put decent time into it. Considering the concept of the videos, if y'all don't know, this entire channel that I run is just VTuber laugh compilations, right? I made this channel, again, I think 2 years ago now, back when people were big on VTubers still, right? And it was this whole thing where people kept saying, oh, VTuber laughs. I could listen to VTuber laughs for an hour. And I'm like, okay, well, let's get the VTuber laughs in one video and upload them just as a thing, you know, for my own collection. I like hearing VTuber laughter. And it's grown huge. It's huge now. I don't think I have 365 videos on it. Do I? I'd have to check. I have a lot of videos on it. Point being, I've been doing this as well. I kind of want to expand to the Chateau Plays Extra. That used to be my short channel. It's Chateau Plays Shorts. It used to be a shorts channel. I want to do something with that. Maybe more shorts, obviously. But more importantly, I kind of want to put videos on my own channel. My main channel, the Chateau lore. Yeah, exactly. Chateau lore. And this just has shorts, or it used to have shorts. This is where I learned to edit, basically, in the Chateau Plays Extra. I used to play a lot of Genshin and stuff. And what I did, right? What I did is, to learn to edit and to, like, test out the algorithm and stuff, I made it a point to upload one short every day for like months, right? Also, hi Joji. You came just in time for the reveal of another. This isn't Super Mario Man, no, but it's very close. It's Celeste. We just watched some Celeste lore. But I was just saying, I was uploading a short a day for months, right? Maybe 120 shorts, something like that. I got burnt out in short, and I realized we are now arguing about Genshin Impact. No, we're not. No, we're not. We are not arguing about Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact is not worth arguing about. Garbage game. Why it's I was about to say, oh my god. As soon as I said garbage game, I saw your message. That it's good game design. Hard disagree. No. What do you mean by that? Also, as soon as you said that, Joji, the YouTube stream disconnected. Hold on. Is that on my end? No, that's the thing. Why did it disconnect? It must reconnect. I think it has good design. Some of it is good, admittedly, right? Some of it is good. But I was just saying, in this video we just watched, how it was revealed that this person was running this like super obscure channel was when they did this, right? And then I revealed that I was running this channel, this Hololive channel, not Hololive channel, this VTuber Laugh compilation channel that I've been doing for like 2 years now. And a lot of my time does go to this because it's a lot of VOD scrubbing. Chateau lore, I see. Yeah, lots of Chateau lore. I'll play lots of Arknights just to shit talk in front of him. Joji, speaking of Arknights, I've been waiting and praying for them to release Arknights to heckin' Steam or something, but they haven't. I've had the Arknights offshoot game on my wish list on Steam. I think it's called like Arknight Release or something. Something like that. It just never came out. Battle Cats is way better. Maybe, but I like the look of Arknights. I like the concept of Arknights, is what I'm saying. Right? Chateau lore, yes. Big Chateau lore. But yes, I don't know. Maybe I do something similar. I've already been doing Dark Souls 2, but blank. Dark Souls 2, but I am handicapped. Dark Souls 2, but I'm using the worst weapon in the game. Dark Souls 2, but only Bonk Hammer. And now I'm doing Dark Souls 2, but only bad weapons. Dark Souls 2, but only enemy weapons. And I am truthfully running out of challenges. And I should be doing something similar to this channel, to Smots Gaming, where, I don't know, I do something silly with videos. I don't know at this point. Only looting? Yeah, the only looting run. Only looting. That's all we're doing. Right? Let me go back to just chatting. Oop. Only looting. Also, while right here, I still want to do just chatting, by the way. Let me get some background music while we chat. That's good. Okay. What was I gonna say? Yes, Chateau lore. I don't know what to do. I've been thinking about it, and I don't always have time to stream, but I most likely do have time to edit videos, and I've been making an effort for a little bit to do like 1 YouTube Shorts per stream, and that's been going pretty okay. I feel like that's not too bad of a thing to do, because generally per stream I have 1 good moment, right? And it's just a matter of downloading the VOD. I don't know. I feel like I should be getting... I should be over it by now, the whole editing struggles. Because it's not difficult to edit. I've done editing for so long, as I mentioned. I learned editing with the YouTube Shorts channel that I have, that I don't use anymore, that I'm planning to use later. I did like 120 YouTube Shorts, is crazy. I probably didn't do that many, but I did so many, right? And I learned how to edit, and now it's a matter of streamlining my editing process, making it easier on myself. Now send in a video. Huh? I have to watch a few minutes of it? Of the Celeste video? Ooh. Okay. I will debunk that video. What are you talking about? What video? Debunk what video? What are you talking about? What video will we be debunking? Debunking? Debunking. What are we debunking? No, the guy that thinks Genshin has bad game design. Oh, that's me. I'm here. No video. You have me live. You have me live. There is no video. That guy sent in a video to further prove his standpoint. Really? Well, I won't. I will say Genshin has bad game design, and I will not elaborate. I know you think it's okay. That's true. I don't think it's bad. I think some of it is good, some of it is bad. It's more of I want to say skill issue on my part. And Genshin is very story focused. It always has been. That's been the goal for them for a while. Story plus gacha. Where I want Monster Hunter Part 2. Truthfully, that's all I've ever wanted. Monster Hunter but Genshin characters. That's what I wanted from Genshin, right? I didn't know Monster Hunter existed back when Genshin came out, essentially. And I'm like, okay, I like fighting monsters with characters and weapons I can build up. You know, progressive progress. Make weapons stronger, beat monsters, make build stronger, beat more monsters, make build stronger. Right? And so that's my thing. I wanted Monster Hunter, and that's how I played Genshin for a long time. If you could elaborate your issues, I'm ready to listen to your critic, because you're not oblivious to the other guy. I believe you. But that is my thing, right? I just don't care about the story. And Genshin is very just story-based. Very strong story. And as a free-to-play player, the gacha doesn't interest me, because I am very much more focused on working with what the game is giving me in terms of free stuff. So I'm using the 4 stars to the best of my ability, rather than trying to pull for the newest, hottest character. And so Genshin, to me, for a long time, was just Monster Hunter at home. What I think Genshin has issues with is the fact that you cannot skip story. The story is gatekeeping me from further gameplay from all the other areas. I could explore all the other areas, but sometimes there are straight up, what do I call it? Yeah, it is gatekeeping, essentially. The game says, hey, you have to spam the A button for the next 3 hours or you can't explore this new area. And I'm like, okay, that's messed up. I'm not gonna do that. And people say, well, you can take your time with it. Do 20 minutes a day. And I'm like, I still don't want to do that, right? Also, thank you for the subscribe. Can't read your name, but hopefully you're doing good. Happy Saturday. We're just talking about Genshin and why I don't like it. But as I was just saying, I wanted Genshin to be Monster Hunter at home, and that's how I played it. And Oyo said, no, this is a story-based game. You will listen to the story. You will press A for 3 hours. Right? You will press A. You will hear Paimon say those stupid lines. You will hear Paimon be dumber than Patrick. If we're being, if we're keeping it to SpongeBob related thing, because that's what the stream is. That's what the stream is. We just played SpongeBob. We got to keep it related, right? Lines that not even Patrick would say is what Paimon says. It's like we're watching Dora. Do you know where the blah 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 is? You know, it's I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying at this point. Anyway. Fair point. The guy kind of says the same, that areas are behind unskippable quests. His reasoning is that he wants to go from point A to point B without interruption. Well, would you get a hat in time if it was $10? Honestly, yeah. 15 is just like $5 too much. Granted. I don't know how that would work. But I'm really considering a hat in time. The thing is, I already have a lot on my plate. I don't plan to stream too often anytime soon. So I have a lot of Dark Souls to play. This SpongeBob game is gonna take up a lot of my time as well. I don't know if I can add a what do I call it? Another game to the rotation, essentially. Thank you for the lurk, Joji. But yes, I maybe feel the same way. I would want, he would rather not encounter anything on his exploration. Well, okay, here's my thing. For the exploration in Genshin. By the way, if you want to give me $5, I don't think there's a good way. I would love to set up like a Ko-fi account, a Patreon or something, but I think it's a lot of work, and I genuinely don't want to take money from y'all. Like, times are hard right now, and I'd much rather you spend your money surviving right now. Things are, well, at least if you're in America. No, I think the places outside of America are suffering too. The world is burning down. Yeah, I think $5 does make a difference, but I don't know. It's cumulative, right? I don't think I've done anything. I want to give you $5. No, but I don't want to take your $5. Use it on yourself. Buy some snacks for stream. It's not just America. It really isn't. America affects everything around it. We won't get too much into it, but that's what I'm trying to say. Just don't spend money on me, the streamer. Spend it on yourself. Get some snacks to watch my stream instead. That's how you can that's how you can use those $5, right? Granted, $5 doesn't get you much, but a snack, right? But yes, Genshin exploration. Heckin' I do want to explore, and I do want to go around fighting things. If the interruption between exploration is unskippable cutscenes, I don't want that, right? I only want to spend money where I want to. Exactly. Can I ask a question instead? Sure. Can I ask a question? Also, I think we're just done with Genshin. We can move on. What is this question? I like questions. What is your stream name? Huh? What? Stream name? Oh yeah, we're gaming now? Does it look weird? Oh yeah, we're gaming now. Spongebob BFBB. Battle for Bikini Bottom. Is that what you're asking about? Oh, your Steam name. I see what you're trying to do, you sneaky person. No, I can't do that. You're trying to force your money on me. You. Man. Okay, well. Man. I'm considering it, because like, do I want to do that? I still don't feel comfy with it, because I'm still like technically taking your money, right? Oh, no. Well, fine. Tell you what, more importantly, join the Discord and I'll share my Steam name there. Are you in the Discord, by the way? I can post a link to the Discord. Here. I can make a new invite. How do I do it? 7 days is fine. Here. I don't know if you're already in Discord, Omega, but here you go. Hopefully that works. I hope that works. It's called Chateau's Pastry Shop. Be sure to join, and I'll give you my Steam name there. And also, I don't know why you wouldn't be in the Discord. You can sign up for pings. That way you don't miss any more streams. Hopefully, right? But yes, I'll consider it. I don't know. I'll consider it. I don't know. It don't feel right to me. I've never felt that I do something worth being paid for on stream, right? If I get money from ads, that's whatever. That's ads, right? That's not something that I'm not providing a service necessarily. That's more of the platform making money from your views and then giving part of that to me, right? Ad revenue is very different. But straight up taking donations. I don't know. I don't know. The way I was raised, I don't take handouts easily. It's a hospitality thing where it's like, no, 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 and then eventually you say yes. But at the same time, part of me is like, why are you not wanting free money, you stupid? But it's like, no, I care about you guys. It's not just anyone. If a stranger offers me money, sure, whatever, it's a stranger. Free money. But y'all aren't strangers. Technically, yes, you're strangers, but you're my community more importantly. I care about you. I care about your well-being, and that you're not going broke, giving me money. You're not like... you're not foregoing. You're not sacrificing for me, right? You're not sacrificing snack time. Community strangers. That's what it is. That's the perfect thing. But yes, I think we're done for now. I don't have much more to talk about, I don't think. Let me give you a roll. Give you the live roll and the T-Raver roll. Welcome, welcome to the Discord. Hopefully you enjoy it. But yes, I think we're done. I have a lot to do. Maybe we can make an exchange. Folds fingers together. Oh, wow. We're making transactions now. See, that might be okay. Who knows? Depends on the request. Depends on what the transaction is. But that seems more fair. That seems more fair. We like transactions. Handouts, ew, nasty. Transactions, hell yeah. Talking more about that later. Yes. We'll figure that out later. Hope you have a great sleep. I will most likely not sleep. I probably will, honestly. But I've really been trying to sleep my fixed schedule? No. Clearly not. Fix my sleep schedule. Because it is 6 a.m. and I'm not sleepy. And now I have to wonder, do I sleep and continue ruining my sleep schedule until it gets better? Or do I not sleep and suffer all day today to fix my sleep schedule? Sleep my fixed schedule. I can't even say that. Sleep my fixed schedule. It's like a tongue twister. Sleep my fixed schedule. It's not that hard. I'm just sleep deprived. But anyway, here's y'all's final daily reminder that you are loved and deserve all the respect. Stay safe. Have a good rest of your week, day, afternoon if I don't see you. And I'll see you all next time. Bye bye. Yes, ending stream now. Have a good one, y'all. Bye.